Hi, my name is Clay. I am the hearing provider here at Advantage Hearing and Audiology in Greensboro, North Carolina. And today we just want to talk to you a little bit about ear pain. What are some of the common causes of ear pain and kind of how to address them. Some of the first thing I'd like to say is when you have ear pain, don't just ignore it. I mean, we're going to talk a little bit about if you have it, how long it lasts, what you should do. So to begin, commonly we have ear pain for all different kinds of reasons. So some of the common causes could be ear pain due to another thing that's going on with us, like a common cold or the flu or allergies that create symptoms because the ear, nose, and throat system is all connected. Sometimes if you have a cold, you might have pressure or you might have, buildup or a feeling of being clogged, which could cause some ear pain. Common flu, sometimes your body aches all over. That might relate to an earache. It might feel like you have an earache, but actually you just have body aches all over your body, so everything hurts. You might get an earache sometimes due to swimmer's ear. Kids a lot of times get earaches a lot because they're in and out of water, and it's harder for them to control their environment, and they're sticking their fingers in and out of their ears. So that's an issue that can cause an earache. A lot of times that's going to be really temporary. Sometimes you can simply get an earache from sleeping in the position that you sleep, because your ear is, flexible. You might roll over and bend it for a while and you wake up the next day. It could be sore. You could get an earache sometimes from being accidentally hit in the ear. Your ear is part of your skin. And naturally, when we're hit or pressure is put on our skin, you bruise or you get sore. So that could be a reason. Another reason for ear pain could be exposure to loud sounds for a short period of time. Like if you go to a concert and you're there listening to loud music for a couple hours and you walk out, it's called a temporary threshold shift, where you're used to, for the last 2 hours, hearing music at a high volume. You walk out of there and all of a sudden you're like numb because you've listened to that loud noise for a long time. That can be a very temporary discomfort or pain that probably is going to fade off. Now, long-term exposure to loud noise is a whole different story. So another common cause for ear pain is earwax buildup. If you have earwax that's built up in your ear, naturally too much earwax built up in there is going to cause a little pain. Another example of ear pain that wouldn't last very long could be a pressure change in the air. Most people know that when you're in an airplane and it starts to descend, the air pressure changes, which makes your eardrums, the pressure pushes your eardrums in toward your middle ear. And what we do to relieve that is we swallow or we chew or we move our jaw. And what that does is our eustachian tubes that go right up into our middle ear open and relieve that pressure feeling from your ears. So in most adults, that eustachian tube normally stays closed. But if anyone's ever been in an airplane, you know what I'm talking about. You get pressure on your ears. It's not necessarily a painful feeling, but it's uncomfortable, and everyone in the plane is, going to be doing it at the same time, trying to relieve that pressure. So something as common as sticking a Q-tip in your ear, which we don't advise. On the outside of your ear, just to dry your ear, a Q-tip is fine. Or sticking your finger in your ear. Not only is the skin in your ear canal some of the thinnest skin in your body, it's laying right on bone, so it's very easily irritated. When you stick your finger, any foreign object in your ear, it's probably going to cause a little bit of pain, and you'll know it when you do it. Not only is that not what we recommend, but when you do stick anything in your ear, you may be introducing some bacteria into the ear, which could lead to, further soreness or some kind of infection. So any of the reasons that I just mentioned to you may seem common or may seem to go away quickly, but if any of those pain issues continue, we highly recommend, especially if they continue over 24 hours, to see a physician. Or, you can always call us and ask our advice. That's what we're here for. But do address it. It's all important. So just going over some of the more serious reasons for pain in your ears might be an earache that has sharp pain going into your ears, or a dull pain that continues or is impulsing and lasts for a while. Sharp pain followed by any kind of warm discharge out of your ear is definitely something that needs to be addressed. A feeling of fullness in your ear could be a buildup of maybe an infection in your ear that's making your ear feel like it's almost swollen. Any kind of nausea, fever, muffled feeling in your ears, or fever with ear pain is a definite signal that you should call a physician, or call us and ask our advice on what to do at that point. But do address it. Any symptoms that I just mentioned, really the serious ones I just mentioned really need the attention of a physician, because it may take antibiotics to treat it, an ear, nose, and throat doctor, or if it's really serious and you're having pain that you just can't stand, that might be a warning that you need to just go ahead and go to the emergency room of your local hospital. So just to kind of, wrap things up, our ears and our hearing are very important. It's a very sensitive mechanism in our body that we want to preserve. So wearing earplugs to protect from any kind of loud noises, gunshots, consistent loud noises of machinery we're working around. Ear protection is very important. Earplugs for water protection if you're a swimmer. A lot of natural bodies of water have bacteria in them. You don't really want that bacteria in your ears for any length of time. So just real important that you're aware of ear pain, that a lot of times it will come and go. It's natural, but just be aware of it. Just realize how important your hearing is for your life. So we would love for you to call us if you have any questions. Our number here at the Greensboro office is 336-271-4944, and I hope everybody has a great day. Thank you.